Hi, I'm Stacey and welcome to my book Nook. And today we're going to be going through my priority TBR for 2023. So I made one of these last year. I wasn't on YouTube at this time last year, so I just popped it in my journal. So a couple of these are carried over from last year, and I will get to those in a second. But the first ones that I would like to get to aren't really part of the 10 that I've chosen for my priority TBR, because these are more ones that I actually looked at in a recent unhaul, which I will link up there. And these are ones that I was thinking about unhauling, but I'd like to give a chance, so I'll see if I give them a chance within the first few months, and if not, they are going. So I'll quickly whiz through those. The first one is The Foundling by Stacey. This is one that I've had for a while and I keep on putting on my TBRs and I just never get to. So if I don't read this, it's going. This is about a woman who gives birth and then her child gets taken away, something like that. Or she leaves her daughter at hospital. There we go. And then she's looking for her. That's that one. The next one is The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. And this one I really do want to get to, like, so much. I don't really want to get rid of it because I really loved another one of his books and I would like to see if this has the same effect. So this one is about, I think, the man who invented the world's first clock, and he's punished for doing that and is forced to listen to the voices of all who come after him seeking more years for themselves. Which sounds really interesting, so I would like to get to that. Last one is The Doll Factory by Elizabeth Macneal. And this one is set in London in 1850, and it's about Iris, who's an aspiring artist, and she asked to be a model for a pre-Raphaelite artist. And the condition is that they have to teach her how to paint. And it's just going to show you those end papers because they're pretty. And I like art, so there we go. Put those to one side. Let's go for the ones that I meant to read last year but didn't. To be fair, I picked 10 last year and I read 7 of them. And these 2 are ones that I just want to put on again. So, first one is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This is about a woman who goes to Yale, I believe. Yep, Alix Stern is the most unlikely member of Yale's freshman class, a dropout and the sole survivor of a horrific unsolved crime. And then her free ride comes with a catch. She's been tasked with monitoring Yale's secret societies. And it's about forbidden magic, apparently raising the dead and preying on the living, and I think it's got some magic in it. I think she can see ghosts. It sounds really interesting and I would like to get to it. And the next one that was on my list was Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. And this follows Ariadne, who you might know from Greek myth. She is basically the half-sister of the Minotaur, and she helps what's-his-name escape from the labyrinth. And that's about as much as I know about Ariadne, so I feel like this will be a really good thing for me to read. Because I do love any kind of myth, to be honest. Any kind of mythology or legend, and especially if it's got a feminist twist, which I feel like this will. and it's absolutely gorgeous. So the next one that I have is, it's chunkier than it looks. It's Robert Jordan's Eye of the World, and this is the first in a very long series, and it is big. It's 811 pages. It's long, and I would really like to get to it because I've had these books for so long. I've seen the TV show that came out, and I still haven't read it, and I would like to get to it because I have a lot of them. They're all on the top shelf up there. So let's see. This follows, I think it's a group of five people, and one of which is the Dragon Reborn, and there's a woman who is magical, let's say, and she's trying to find the Dragon Reborn. And it's about all of them. And I enjoyed the TV show, so I think I'll probably enjoy this. And the next one that I would like to read quite a lot, and it's been on a TBR already, I just didn't get around to it, but it is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I'm going to hold it this side so that no one's blinded. But this is about two game developers, and they meet in a hospital waiting room. And from what I've heard, it's just kind of, it's a bit more of a slice of life. It's a bit of a slower book, but I do sometimes really enjoy that kind of thing. So I'm quite excited to read it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah. So this has got some really good reviews. So I'm excited about this one. Okay. The next one that I would like to put on my priority TBR is one that I got for Christmas. And that is Into the Drowning Deep by Myra Grant. So I've been meaning to read some more horror. And this is deep sea horror with mermaids, killer mermaids. And it follows someone who's investigating, I think, the death of her sister, I want to say. I can't remember. But it's about, I'm just going to read the back a little bit. So 7 years ago, the Attagatis set off on a voyage to the Mariana Trench to film a mockumentary bringing to life ancient sea creatures of legend. It was lost at sea with all hands. So it's about trying to find out what happened to the crew. And I think it'll be really good. I love that kind of thing. For some reason, I'm just drawn to books which have like a film crew almost. I don't know why. I just am. Okay, so the last one. How are we on the last one already? But the last one is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Paige. And this is really shiny. This is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz. And that's just about as much as I know about it, to be quite honest with you. And it's all I really need to know about it. Because I love retellings, and I really enjoy all the retellings of The Wizard of Oz that I've read. So I hope that I will enjoy this. So I'm excited. It's not the last one. I was completely lying because I totally missed all my digital ones that that was a weird face. Okay, but I missed off the digital ones that I would like to read. So I'll put this to one side. And I'll tell you the digital ones. So the first one that I would like to read is Gilded. That's by Marissa Meyer. This is another retelling. This is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling. And I've had it for quite a while, and I've been meaning to get to it, so this is trying to force me to get to it, to be honest. Because the second one's out now, so I have no excuse. And I enjoyed her other retellings, which was the Lunar Chronicles. So hopefully I'll enjoy Gilded. The next one is The Martian by Andy Weir. I knew I had to put an Andy Weir on this list because I have... Do I have Project Hail Mary? I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. But I have The Martian and Artemis, and I just haven't read either of them, and I've heard such good things. I love a good sci-fi. I watched the film of The Martian ages ago, which is good because it means I don't remember it. And I'd like to read it and see what the hype is about, really. The next one is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alix E. Harrow. I had to think about that. And I don't know an awful lot about it apart from it's about a girl called January. And there's a bunch of doors. And I know it's kind of a portal fantasy thing. And do I want to know any more about it? Probably not. I like not knowing a ton about things before I go in. So I think that'll be good. And I think it'll be a good one for spring. Just judging by the cover, to be honest. Okay, this one is really, really the last one, I promise. So, the last one is one that has such mixed reviews. And I loved the TV show. See if you can guess what this is. Really mixed reviews. I loved the TV show. And it's about people who are just... Do I even say it? They're not very nice people. But it's got a lot of magic in it. And I'll just say what the book is. So the book is The Magicians by Lev Grossman. And I know it's a series. And I know I really enjoyed the TV show. And I'm willing to read a book with characters that I will probably hate. Because I didn't much like them in the TV show. And they're apparently nicer in the TV show. So we'll see how that goes. I've had it for a really long time. Again, I've wanted to read it since I watched the TV show. So that's gonna be on my list as well. So I guess we'll see at the end of the year whether I've got to any of these. Hopefully I will have. We'll see if I've got to all of them, because I didn't last year. See if I get more than 7. That would be nice. So let me know if you've read any of those or what you thought about them. And if you have a priority TBR for this year. And thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And the last one is The Doll Factory by Elizabeth. Oh my god, can I speak today? This is a retelling of, obviously, the Wizard. And the next one is The 10,000 Doors. Oh my god.